Okay, that was bad. Hej og velkommen til afsnit 2 af vores lille Alive-tur her. I dag det er mere sådan et videopodcast-format, og vi har bevæget os ind, fordi der regner en del lige nu. Så vi har bevæget os ind i vores opladertelt for sammen med, hvad der føles som resten af Alive Festival. Det er i dag lørdag. Ja. Og lige nu er der Alavari, som er endnu mere jazz. Der har været meget jazz i dag. Og så går vi nok også glip af Sira Jovina. Men så er vi klar til Alives helt egen smugler bagefter. And for this episode, we're gonna do much of it in English because I have one of our international members with me.
So, what have we seen so far since Thursday? So Thursday, I think the first thing that we saw was a church concert by Kalina de Platz. I thought it was such an amazing experience to see a concert in a church. How did you feel about seeing something in a church? Have you experienced it before, Magnus?
Yeah, I experienced it last year, and I think it's one of these very unique things about Alive Festival is that they have these church concerts. The musicians that play there are actually really good at using the extra space that the church offers. So it's supposed to be very, I don't know, rumklang. I think Ulrik, can you put that down here? What that would be, rumklang? Assuming he's gonna edit this. Yeah, but I really liked it, and I enjoyed Kirkekoncert today as well. It was really nice.
So, should we move on to Friday now? How did we start our Friday morning? Can you still remember, Magnus?
We had a Mondøb. How did you feel about the Mondøb?
No, it was actually, I was very glad that I was forced to do it by Ulrik, by the way. Otherwise, I don't think me and Magnus would do it at all. Because it was so cold. But the water was actually warmer than the air, which was amazing. So it made me want to stay in the water. Yeah. But it was actually a good way to start the day, yeah. I feel like.
It's gonna be fun seeing how much of that we got. So let's Ashes of Billy. After a much-needed nap, we went to Ashes of Billy. And do you want to talk about Ashes of Billy?
Yeah, Ashes of Billy was such a great experience. Like, they are so good. They are really young. I believe they are around 17, maybe most of them. They are just young guys from Roskilde, and they play so well. But they also work the crowd in such an amazing way. Like, I cannot believe that, like, at such a young age, how you can be so good at those things. Like, so cool. Yeah, so cool.
We ended up getting separated by each other at Ashes of Billy. I went out to take some pictures, and all of a sudden I can just feel like something grab my necklace, and before I know it, I'm in the middle of what's it called? Where you run around in circles, like a death pit or something. Yeah, something like that. And it was so fun, and nobody got hurt. And I can't imagine being 16, 17, working up a crowd that effectively. So really, I'm really nice concert. I really like that. Yeah. What did you talk about?
So I just talked a bit about Ichi. I just said that for me it was a new artist. I hadn't known about her before, but it was for me it felt like a very atmospheric type of music, like a Danish Lana Del Rey almost. Yeah. But such a great performer as well. Like, I was really surprised, and also in the crowd I saw all ages, everyone. Like, it's not just there's just music for young people or anything. Yeah, I don't know. Did you know Iji before?
No, I didn't know about Iji, but she was amazing on the stage, and I loved her music, and yeah, I ended up finding some of them catchy. And the same happened to me at Soleima, because I didn't know anything about Soleima. Like, a bunch of these artists that are headlining, I didn't know about before they started playing for Alive. and now they're on my favorite playlist, which is amazing. I really like that. Yeah.
That was the evening. That was before dinner for us.
Yeah.
Shout out. I don't know if we can do shout out.
Oh, yeah, do it. Shout out up here. Like, put it up here.
Shout out Mikuna Burger, the best burger in the entire ALIVE festival.
Yeah.
And also maybe the world. Not guaranteed, but it's so good.
Yeah. And it's vegan as well. So it's environmentally friendly. Yeah.
An amazing burger. That was our dinner Thursday, our dinner Friday, and today's Saturday. And who knows what's gonna happen on Saturday? No one knows. But after dinner, we experienced an amazing concert. For me, so far, the highlight of this festival. Smap It Thyself. Smap It Thyself. It was my first time seeing Smap It Thyself, even though I've been a long time fan. And it was like 1,000 times better than I even thought it would be. Like the music, crazy amazing, but I already knew that.
Yeah.
But the way they interact with the crowd, going into the crowd, and have such a command of the crowd, and also in a really good way. Wow, that was just an amazing concert experience.
That's what we've experienced so far, and today we just finished Veronica Rull, which is maybe the most beautiful kirkekoncert I've been to at a live festival. I really liked Veronica Rull. Yeah, she's an amazing artist, and even before coming to ALIVE, she might be the one I listen to the most. And on the train to ALIVE, I kept humming. Like it's so catchy. And then when she explained the backstories of her songs, it really moved me. And it gave me a whole new idea of sorrow and sadness. But she explained it all in Danish. So what did you get out of Veronica Rull?
I only got one little word. Or two words, shall we say. She said, "Fandme fett." And then she realized that maybe she shouldn't say it in a church. But someone, I assume from the church, has said, "Det okay." Det okay. So, it was okay.
Yeah. But what were your thoughts on Veronica?
It was also the same. An amazing experience for me. Like, even though I don't speak Danish, I could feel... I could have felt it being very moving for me as well, and it's so amazing how large of a range she has with her voice.
Yeah.
What we saw at the very last song.
It's called whistling. It's like I can't do it without ruining my voice. It's like you have to be very specially trained to do it. But she got like very high pitched whistling that filled out the entire church room. Again, rumklang. That's the best way I can describe it.
Yeah, so cool. And the ending of the festival today. What are we excited about the most for tonight?
I can say this with only two words. I'm fucking excited for Fun Choir. Oh my god, they were here last year and they played at the Haven. And I'm really stoked to see what they'll do with being at Skåne. With a much larger stage and what they're going to do about it. Because our editorial choices last year, Fun Choir was one of them. And one of the pictures that we included was the audience getting carried, like literally carried away. Yeah, that was amazing.
Yeah. No, I'm also super excited. I love Fun Choir. I've seen them live once and like it was such a cool experience. So, yeah.
Hi everyone, this is what happens when you film everything the day, like when you have a whole day left at the festival. So we're doing a little post-technological review.
Post review.
Yeah, we actually did film some of our top threes at the festival grounds, but that was before we heard the rest of the concerts.
Yeah.
So now we actually have a better understanding of what we're talking about.
Yes.
So we've already talked a lot about what we experienced at a live festival. You've probably, hopefully, seen episode 1 already. So should we just get down to our top 3 picks?
Let's do it.
For this live?
Yes, that's a good idea.
Jakub, do you want to start out with your number 3?
I can start out with number 3 for sure. So my number 3, the pick, is an artist called a band rather called Tabloid, which was a new band for me. It was a huge surprise because for me, like it was on the last day. It was the last evening just before Funquar, and it was like because I didn't know anything about them. I'm like, okay, we'll just like wait here for Funquar or something like that. Yeah. But then I just stood there and I was just like this. Like they had a saxophonist, an amazing drummer. I loved the drummer the most, I think. They have a really great bassist called, I think his name is, correct me if I'm wrong, Jonathan Bremer. Yeah. From Bremer and McCoy also. I love that band as well, this musical duo. And like I was just transfixed by their music, and like I actually like this feels like or sounds very like cliche, but I was like transported somewhere else by their music. Like I don't know. Loved Tabloid. Yeah. Oh my god, I loved Tabloid. And I actually didn't know anything about them before Alive. But when I came, I met with some of my old bandmates from high school. And it's like, you don't know about Tabloid? Apparently they are comprised of the 5 top jazz musicians in Denmark. Like they are smart as hell. They are extremely well trained musicians. Like they're really good. And as you said, the bassist from Bremer McCoy, like they all came together, said, let's make some amazing music. And Tabloid, after we came home, I've been listening to Tabloid day in, day out. But I was actually going to put Tabloid. Oh wow! I was going to put Tabloid there as well. Oh my god! It's a match.
Yeah, but again, I gotta agree. It was by far the biggest surprise I ever experienced at a live festival. And I kept thinking, like, I sat there, where have I heard this type of music before? Yeah. And is this like from Mario Kart or something? Like I felt so nostalgic about it. All of a sudden, it was really great. So great shout out to Tabloid.
Yes.
Yeah. Should we move on to number 2?
We can move on.
Yeah.
Do you wanna start with your number 2?
Yeah, I can do my number 2 here.
Yeah.
My number 2 is going to be Veronica Rud. And I think Veronica Rud lands on my top 2 at the same reasons that we talked about at the festival grounds, because she was so great at handling a big open space with a lot of rumklang. We've later learned that rumklang is reverb.
Okay.
Yeah. She handled reverb so well.
Yeah.
She had cute stories and touching and moving stories to her songs. And again, like I love jazz. Veronica Rud made a lot of jazz, and I listened to a lot of Veronica Rud at the start of Alive. So yeah, Veronica Rud lands on my top 2 spot.
On my top 2 spot, I also really enjoyed Veronica Rud as well, of course. But my top 2 is actually different. And it's a band, you might know it, called Funquar. May I borrow a new color? Thank you. You might know Funquar because they are very, very big in Denmark right now, I assume. But I've seen them once before, and that was like my introduction to them, like last year at the Roskilde Festival. Like the aesthetic is very strange, like the football hooligan aesthetic that they have, in a way. That was so like not out of place, but like I wouldn't expect it. Also paired with this type of music, even though like sometimes it definitely does fit. But they have songs like LVAville, like, which is a very like just acoustic guitar and super nice song, of course. But then also songs like 6 Kilometer, which is like very much But I like this band is so great. right after the concert ended, I was like, was this concert the same length as the other concerts? Because I felt it was like 5 minutes. Because like there was so much happening that it was like, wow, this went by so quickly.
The thing about Fanquar is, for me actually, is their ability to incorporate everyone. Like, I don't watch a lot of football. I only got into football when I started at university. But I feel like I'm part of like a football club with everyone in the audience when I'm watching Fanquar.
Yeah, true.
And you don't have to like go into like come sorry, like you can be a part of their like little fan club.
Yeah. Like that's exactly right. Like you're like their own little fan club. Like that's like a really good point. Because I'm also not really into football, but I feel like music is so different from football in the sense that like when you're at a concert, you're all fans of. You're just there for the artist. You're there because you love them. With football, it's sometimes like you're against someone.
Yeah.
So like that's what I loved about this type of experience. That like you're like a football fan, but you're just there with everyone.
Yeah.
You know, you're not against anyone.
No.
You just really love this music.
Yeah. All right. Do you have a number one pick for Alive 2026?
I do have a number one pick.
Yeah, and I actually think I know what you're gonna write.
Drum roll. And my number one pick, it is Smä på dig selv.
Whoa!
SPDS for short. Yeah. So first of all, which I guess is very obvious but also very important, is their music. Like their music is just crazy good. I love saxophone music. I love crazy drum beats. It's just something. It just tickles my brain in a certain way, in a very good way. So I just love listening to them. I love their latest album. It's so good. But I've never seen them live before, and the performance was just wow. Like it was an experience. It was crazy from the start to finish. Like it was also not theatrical. Like they didn't have such a big, like they don't have 20 members like Fanquar, for example.
No.
but they have 3 people, but they still made it a show. Like they went into the crowd. And they had like a sex battle, like saxophone battle, like, and it was like crazy. They were actually like acting.
Yeah,
it was so fun. How did you feel about Smä på dig selv, by the way?
Well, it's not going to be surprising because Smä på dig selv is also my number one pick. It's almost like we're the same person.
That's crazy.
With some, but I have to agree with you because Smä på dig selv. I first heard about them. When they played at Train in Aarhus, and it was a much smaller venue, and you couldn't really go. The energy was there, but you're so cramped together that you're not really able to use that energy. I was able to do that here. Like it's such a great concert, and they know where to put money where their mouth is. And I can respect that because first I thought there was like I'm a political. Yeah, they say they're political, but I'm not gonna do so much about it. They're actively doing a change to make the world a better place, and I respect them for it. And they make killer ass music while doing it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So should we, since it's so similar?
Yeah.
Should we do some honorable mentions that weren't here? Because I actually have a few. My honorable mention for Alive 2026 is Kidde. And the description on the Alive app of Kidde didn't really say much to me. But I hadn't been to a concert. Kidde played when we came home from Udflugt.
Yeah, Nordlandsgefühl.
Yeah, they were the first one we heard at Skoven. And I thought, okay, let's go to the concert. Let's see what it's like. And boom, stage performance. I'm a sucker for stage performance. Dancers, lights, smoke. A great backstory about how to be yourself in a world of conformity and stuff like that. And I really liked the kids' performance. And I ended up being quite surprised. So do you have an honorable mention?
I do have an honorable mention. it's maybe also not going to be very surprising, because I talked about them while we were at the festival. But my honorable mention is Ashes of Billy. And I'm also gonna abbreviate it. I have talked about them a lot, but I feel like they deserve a lot of attention. Like, they are just great musicians, great performers, and I have so much respect for young people, teenagers, for spending their time doing their craft in this way, like, and being very confident about it. Like, I like, very honestly, like, I don't know anything about them as people.
No.
Like, I have to be honest about it. I don't know. But like, it's just seeing them being so great. Like, I can only imagine how much work it takes to be this great and have such good command of the crowd. I really can only respect that, and it made me believe in the younger generation.
This is our top picks for Alive 2026. And thank you for having given us your time, given us a listen and a watch this time. Usually we do this as a podcast, but we wanted to spice things up.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Yeah. And thank you, Magnus, for a great festival.
Oh.
I had an amazing time with you.
And thank you for Alive for having us.
Yeah. Thank you to Alive.
Had it not been for our guy in communication, Luca, this might have not had happened. So thank you again, Alive, for having us over, and we hope to see you next year.
Yeah.
Cheers.
He says.